How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and you know what time it is. It is time for the joke of the day. If you're new to this channel, the reason why we do this, you maybe had maybe you had a stressful day, or maybe it's a current market conditions that just doesn't have you in the right mood. You come here to watch this video, plus hear one of my corny jokes. So here it comes. Which is faster, hot or cold? Hot, because you can catch a cold. I know. It's pretty corny. But anyway, so what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about BNGO, so Bionano Genomics, and we're also going to be talking about GNUS brands. These two particular stocks have been heavily requested. We've spoken about BNGO on this channel a very long time ago, a while back, and it's great that we're actually going to be revisiting it because I actually like this stock a lot. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for both of these stocks, and we're going to go through the most recent news that we need to know, especially if you're considering to make an investment or even thinking about trading these stocks. Makes you also want to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. Let's get into those videos. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis on GNUS brands. So one thing we want to take a look at is the 5-day 5-minute chart. What's been happening for the past 5 trading days? Let's just open it out just a little bit more. So as we can see here, dating all the way back to March 17th, which was last week, we've seen it test lows of $2.07, and right now we see a high which we saw on the day of $3.12. So this stock is definitely been on an uptrend, and considering the market conditions, this is very impressive. We are going to be getting into the news afterwards, but I just wanted to show you how it was looking. So what we want to do now is actually take a look at what it was doing actually today a lot closer. So as we take a closer look right here, you can see right away inside the pre-market, definitely had some support in this area of $2.85. It did break through it, but then ended up respecting that area again. As we got near into the open around 8:45, we had a little bit of a sell-off, and again, this has a lot to do with maybe a lot of uncertainty and so forth. And we can see we end up selling down, touching over here to the 200-day SMA here at $2.84. But of course, we did not stay there that long. We also could see since GNUS was up 6.08% so far on this day, reaching a high at the $3.12 area. This was a clear area of resistance. We could also see right over here, this $3 area is definitely a psychological area for GNUS where it needs to break. And if it does break this $3 area, then we can see actions going straight to 310 from what we can see. So as we got later on in the evening, we covered other stocks, and you can see they were on some strong downward trends. Yes, GNUS kind of followed suit, but not to the same degree because, again, all of the demand behind this particular stock. If we take a look here, we definitely had some support over here in that $2.70 area. So when we had a sell-off going down here where it tested $2.63, that was a quick bounce up to actually recover. So seeing that we have some resistance here at $2.80, let's take a look at the after hours. So we can see right now inside the after hours, it ended up reaching a high of $2.90, and currently where it's at right now looks to be around $2.80 at the time of this recording. So it'll be very interesting to see if GNUS can stay above and close above $2.80. If that ends up being the case, I can still see a continuation of this bullish nature inside the stock, but this is also a stock I would not be holding for too long because it does have a history of losing its gains. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to take a look at the 3-month 1-day chart. Now, take a look right here. So we can see back in January, it had a very similar run up where it got up to $3.06, ended up having a strong sell-off, and then settling here around this particular area of support around $1.81. So if we kind of spread out the chart even further, take a look at this. All the way back here in June from last year, you can see it ended up reaching a high of $11.73, and a clear area that we can see of resistance would be right here around this $9.50 area, because it didn't stay at $11.73 that long. So usually when you see a chart looking like this is a company, like I said before, that does not do a great job holding its gains. So be very, very wise and be smart in your trading strategy. So we can see right here on this 3-month 1 day, I just wanted to kind of zoom in a little bit more. So we can see right here, it's definitely being above that 21-day EMA, well above that trend. As you can see, it's over here at $2.70. So it's definitely on quite the move. So what I would look out for is seeing how it closes on the day, which we already confirmed. We want to see it close above 280. But if it does end up pulling back hard, we want to see it being able to actually hold down this area around $2.20. If it's unable to do that, then we could definitely see the areas of all the way down to around $1.90 being tested. If that area breaks, it'll go right back to $1.80 where it shows that it's had some support. But before this happens, of course, like I said, you want to look out for that $2 area, the $1.90 area, and also seeing how this area stays in regards to $2.20. As far as moves on the upside, I would definitely want to see if it's continuing this bullish trend, see it past tomorrow. I want to see it past $3.12, so the previous high, because then that will continue the bullish nature of this stock. But again, concerning the news, the catalysts and so forth, that is definitely a possibility to happen. So be prepared and not surprised. And these are some potential plays that you can play off of. And if we take a look at the RSI, we can see it's over here at 70. So it's definitely overbought. But again, it's on a strong trend upwards. So if this continues, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it break this high over here at $3.12. All right, so we're now on the Motley Fool. Just going to be taking a look at this article quickly, talking about GNUS brands. I know many of you have been asking me to do a video on GNUS, so I'm going to go over it very quickly in regards to what the news has been going down for this company, in regards to why the stock price has been jumping as of late. So why GNUS brand stock is surging. The Children's Media Network is expected to announce a deal with an entertainment powerhouse in the coming days. Shares of GNUS Brands International jumped 10% Tuesday as investors looked ahead to the kids' entertainment company's upcoming announcement at the end of the month. So what? In his letter to shareholders on March 4th, CEO Andy Hayward promised to deliver exciting news related to GNUS Brands' deal with Marvel, the comic book-based media titan and subsidiary of Walt Disney. Hayward said the announcement would come no later than March the 30th. Marvel owns a vast collection of massively popular characters and storylines, which Disney has turned into a string of blockbuster movies and shows in recent years. Marvel's popularity has also helped drive interest in Disney Plus. Disney's new streaming service has been its subscriber count soar to more than 100 million since its launch in November 2019. Investors are hoping that GNUS Brand's collaboration with Marvel will help to fuel the growth of its new cartoon channel streaming network. Now what? GNUS Brand's stock price recently received a boost after it announced a deal to produce a new show based on the rapidly growing game development platform Roblox. These type of partnerships help to create excitement among prospective viewers by allowing GNUS Brands to piggyback off its partners' loyal fan base. It's a prudent strategy, one that could continue to pay dividends for GNUS Brands and its shareholders in the months and years ahead. So that kind of gives you an idea why GNUS Brands was surging and so forth. So I just wanted to keep you guys in the know for anyone that was kind of wondering what was going on and so forth. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis on BNGO. So it ended up having a high of the day right here at $8.79, and then having a low on the day at $7.36, which was near to the close, which we've been seeing with a lot of stocks we've been covering due to market conditions. We could also see that it was definitely not on trend. It was below the 21-day EMA for the entire day. And taking this into consideration, we want to take a look at what are some clear areas of resistance that we have noticed. So we definitely saw here, we have this area of resistance at $8.21, and it ended up getting lower. We had another resistance area here at $8.02, and another resistance area here where you can see at $7.85. And then even going closer into the close, we could see right here, it's around $7.60, and we have not been able to actually break that if we take into consideration after hours as well. As you can see right down here, we end up having a strong sell-off, and this is due to a recent speculation that came out, which I will be covering in this video. But it was good to see it had some strong support here at $6.69 and ended up bouncing right off of it to get back to $7.12. So now what we want to take a look at is a 5-day, 5-minute chart to take a look at how it's been going for the entire week. So as you can see right here, just like other stocks, it has been on a downward trend for the past 5 trading days. And as we saw right over here, when we saw that area of $9, that's definitely been a resistance area, and it's been going on for actually even for yesterday, we could see that was a resistance area as well. So that's definitely when we see things like this type of a pattern going, these are market conditions, okay? So this is why if you're long on BNGO, and if you really believe in the company, it's crucial at a time like this. So let's take a look now at the 3-month, 1-day chart. As you can see, it had a crazy run up ever since all the way back here in December. And now with the correction going on and so forth, we've seen some downward pressure in regards to the price action. We've seen it kind of recovered a bit as well, but we definitely have some resistance right here at this $9.70 area. That's definitely a clear area of resistance for BNGO. And considering what's going on right now and how it's below the 21-day EMA, not riding the pattern, I would definitely think about looking at other positions in regards to seeing if you can get in around that $7 area. Yes, I am talking about it. This is an area, if you can add to your position or bring your average cost down, it is not a bad area to actually consider. Another area for us to take a look at as well is right over here around $5. I know what you're saying, Dre, you really pointing out $5 for BNGO? And I'm like, yes, there is a possibility it can get down to 5. And when we go over the news that came out, then you guys can see the reason why I'm saying that. Also, another area that we want to look out for to see if it actually holds is around the $6 area. But I'm just letting you know, when it hits these particular areas, like so for example, if it hits 7, it could get to 6 very quickly, as you saw previously here on March the 5th, when it got down to a low of $5.76. I'm just telling you guys right now and warning you, sorry, $5.65. Just warning you, if this area breaks, we'll definitely end up seeing a trend down to 506, and then you already see from the chart what the next levels are. So I want you to be prepared and not surprised just in case you see this type of price action. So here's the first piece of news that I want to share with you guys in regards to BNGO. So here's an article that just came out today, as you can see, March 24th at 9:30. BNGO stock, 9 reasons why Bionano Genomics shares are getting a boost today. BNGO providing an operations update to investors. BNGO stock is on the rise Wednesday as investors react to positive news announced by the company after markets closed on Tuesday. Let's take a look at what BNGO had to say to its investors yesterday that has shares moving higher today. BNGO revealed revenue of $3.99 million in the fourth quarter of 2020. That beat out Wall Street's revenue estimate of $3.5 million for the period. It's also worth noting that this is well above the company's revenue of $2.8 million for quarter 4 of 2019. So this right here gives a lot of investor confidence. It's seeing that, you know what, there's improvements in regards to the company's overall revenue, thus causing bullish behavior. Let's continue. The company's earnings report also includes highlights for its business in 2021. Among these, it is raising $335 million since the start of the year. That comes from 2 underwritten public offerings of BNGO stock, as well as its 40 million ATM facility and the exercising of warrants. Bionano Genomics also highlights that it completed its acquisition of Leanigan, a diagnostic services provider, in the first quarter of the year. BNGO has also made changes to its leadership team in the early months of 2021. That includes appointing Christopher Stewart as its new CFO and Dr. Alka Chabi as its new CMO. Eric Homlin, PhD and CEO of Bionano Genomics, said the following in the earnings report. 2020 was an important momentum-building year for Bionano and one that allowed us to showcase many of our strengths. Despite 2020's challenges, we executed well on our commercial offerings for Saphyr by expanding the number of systems in the field and the number of samples analyzed in our data services lab. We believe this progress helped create the awareness needed to develop the market for structural variation analysis and optical genome mapping, or OGM, furthering our goal of disrupting the genomics industry. BNGO stock was up 3.9% in pre-market trading on Wednesday and is up 16.3% since the start of the year. Bionano Genomics is only one of many companies that are seeing a major improvement recently. Also, I want to provide a quick update for you guys on BNGO, and part of the reasons why the price got driven down in the after hours was because of this recent news. Let's go over it quickly. Bionano Genomics may offer and sell shares having an offering price of up to $350 million. We don't know what the price per share or any more details outside of that as of yet, or let me just say at the time of this recording, but I will definitely be keeping a close eye on that, because depending on what that price may be, it will definitely have an effect on the stock price itself. And this might be an opportunity that we could further take advantage of, considering the price of where BNGO is at. So as far as my overall thesis on BNGO, I actually see it as a long-term hold, and I mentioned that in other videos when it comes to these particular type of stocks. I know that it was mentioned in a presentation with ARK Invest, which is ran by Kathy Woods. You probably see her all over the place. I definitely do see BNGO long term. When I do get into position, that's exactly how I'm going to play it. I'm not looking to sell it within a short period of time and so forth. But if it does double, you already know I'm going to lock in my profits, because that's just the way I'm conditioned. But anyways, now let's talk about Genius Brands. And as far as my final thoughts, hey, if you want to play this run up, just know the momentum that comes with it. We already know this stock is definitely known for not being able to keep its gains. But at the same time, we can't ignore the recent developments. So taking all of that into consideration and what we have covered, I would definitely tread carefully with both of these stocks. And I only say that because you want to make sure you have the right risk management in place so you can lock in your profits. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and we'll talk soon.